Всем привет, народ, с вами Хэро, и сегодня мы продолжаем проходить сюжет Сумеру в Геншине. В общем-то, в прошлой серии, как обычно, меня вырубили свет. Ну, я, конечно, уже и так хотел заканчивать, но сука. Вырубили свет, я так и не закончил эту фигню. Поэтому не знаю, где мы сегодня начнем. Также можете меня поздравить. Буквально за 2 ночи, опять там по 6 часов я где-то играл, я прошел эту чертову араньяку. Причем, знаете, вроде бы квест вообще не сложен, то бишь запинок не было, ты просто идешь и идешь по заданию и делаешь. Проблема только в том, что, сука, делать дохуя надо. Так, куда нам? Просто, ну реально, очень много надо было делать. Я когда выполнил сколько-то, я прихожу в Анарану, эту, будто это задание мира полноценное, я такой, блядь, да сколько это еще делать надо? Я другу кидаю такой, говорю, бля, я не хочу это делать. В итоге там оказалось, что просто поговорить надо, с кем-то там мини-игру пройти, ну, короче, это быстро закончилось. Ну да, потом, как говорится, завершающие 2 или 3 квеста и все. Они оказались не очень длинными, не очень сложными, думать там не надо было, тоже в принципе. Боже, который раз я уже сюда прихожу? Наверное, раз в третий в эту, блядь, сторону тыкаюсь. Понял. Так, колей. Прошу прощения, но вы не туда. Еще я столкнулся с проблемой, что у меня нету книжек. То бишь книжки опыта. Мне они надо. Очень надо. Мне надо опыта, чтобы прокачать Беннета себе. А в итоге что? Правильно, в итоге Беннета у меня нет. Так, в этот раз я сразу здесь, кстати. Или 100. Я уже не помню. Прошло только 24 часа, но я не помню, что здесь происходило. Разговор точно закончился на том, что Нахида встретил Рукхадевату. О, все.
Yes, that's me. Are you surprised by my appearance? Irminsul and the surrounding lands have been reproduced here as they were years ago. We are manifestations of the same nature. Because you are me, and I am you. You are me in the new samsara.
Ляфон красивый.
The new samsara? As Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, I'm the avatar of Irminsul. And you are the purest branch snapped from Irminsul. Imagine it this way. Even if a tree dies, its branches will eventually take root and grow. I'm merely the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. The real me has presumably died a long time ago. Judging from your appearance, I've probably been dead for 500 years. But you're finally here. My new self in the samsara.
Ну да.
If this is true, then am I going to be a great archon like you? Though we share the same nature, our fates are bound to be different.
Короче, шутка про то, что Нахида это кофе 3 в одном, забудьте.
When a branch grows into a mature tree, it won't be the same as the original tree. That's why fate is the ultimate knowledge, isn't it? That's a great insight. Yes, very good. It's also precisely why you won't become like... But perhaps you may become an even... I already see a determination in you that I didn't possess in my time, along with the blessings from your past experience. Don't worry. The growth of wisdom is like that of a plant. You only need to wait quietly for the flower to bloom.
Come to think of it, the sages never had the faintest inkling of the meaning of wisdom.
Ну, говорит Паймен, у которой голова забита едой.
Thank you. Nothing makes me happier than discovering that the archon I always admired was... It's so nice to speak with you, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. I've always wanted to meet you.
The feeling is mutual. From the moment I snapped the branch off Irminsul and created you.
Could you tell me why you wanted to create me?
Ah, I see. You're here everything that day. even the sky itself changed into a color like this. At that time, the seven were all summoned to the nation of Conria. I had to protect Irminsul. The disaster occurred together with the pollution of forbidden knowledge. At that very moment, with the pain started to torment my mind. By the time had I not repelled the pollution of forbidden knowledge with King Deshret thousands of years ago?
So what exactly is?
It's a kind of knowledge that doesn't belong to this. It came from the very bottom of the abyss. Even I could never understand it.
Знаете, пусть я 55-го ранга, но после бездны 8.3 я так ни разу дальше не пошел. Даже не пытался.
The world is constantly rejecting it. If we allow forbidden knowledge to pollute Irminsul, I'm afraid the entirety of Tevat could fall apart.
So, there's knowledge that
At that time, I knew I couldn't repel the forbidden, which is why I created a device that compiled human wisdom.
It's truly the world's most amazing.
Thank you. Though it was selfish to do so, I borrowed people's dreams using the Akasha. Then,
Well, did it work?
thanks to the wisdom of
Наверное,
the
нет.
people of Sumero, almost all the forbidden knowledge would but things didn't go as smoothly as I thought. And then I remembered that my consciousness was also connected with from the very beginning.
Oh no. I've experienced that pain in your consciousness.
Yes, but my feelings weren't important. Even if I died, my existence and everything related to me would continue, and there's no way for me. So, I took the purest branch of Irminsul as all in hopes that you would come here and remove me and my pollution.
И как тебя избавить?
So you realize what that implies. Irminsul has all the knowledge and removing me from Irminsul means, but
People love you so much, and how can we just... Is there really no other way?
you're the god of wisdom, Booer. You should know that there is
But this is so...
no need to feel so sad, Booer. As some of these are the words in their entirety. Let the world completely forget me.
Жестоко, грустно, но хрен с ним.
Peering out to perceive the world. From the earth and from the rain, we perceive its wonders, until we become a white bird to perch atop a branch, and finally snap off the most important leaf. Once upon a time, I alone dreamed in this world. In my dreams, everybody would also dream after they fell asleep. Wild and wonderful thoughts would emerge from their minds. Some tumbled to the ground, and others floated to the sky, connecting all things in the world into one dazzling net. Among a plethora of worlds were numerous smaller worlds, all of fate, finding within the tapestry their brilliant glow. I gradually understood that these indescribable and constantly changing things are the most profound things in the world. Only they can completely repel the madness. Only dreams can awaken consciousness from the deepest darkness.
Все. Грустно, но по идее ты не должна уже об ней помнить, поэтому все. Вот ты тоже забудь, кстати. Тоже забывай ее.
I'm the one who posed this question, yet also the one who sought a solution. Saving the world with the dreams of the people used to be my answer. And now, you've also found your own answer, and I shall return all the dreams to the people.
Донерзада.
Goodbye, people of Sumero. May you be blessed tonight with the sweetest of dreams.
Красивей картинка. Мне нравится. Все, мы закончили. Если это все из-за чего мы, блядь, еще оставались 10 минут сейчас, то те, кто вырубил мне вчера свет, просто падают.
I'm alright. We've just saved the world, right?
Да.
So why am I crying? I don't know where this feeling inside of me is coming from.
Хочешь сказать,
I
что
feel very sad.
путешественник ни хера не забыл?
Just now, we used the power of two gnosis to then. We removed the remaining pollution from Merman Soul.
Вот, только второй вариант себе объяснил.
What's wrong? Weren't you there just now?
Значит, память все-таки с этого мира. Нет. Нет. Прощай, Итера вырубит. Ну все, приехали. Прощай, Итер. Ну, блядь. О, Дотора. Понятно. Теперь, сука, все понятно.
That sound. Traveler.
I've been waiting here far too long. But finally I have
The doctor. What have you done?
just a type of sound wave that can quickly put defenseless people into a dream. This is the only thing of interest I found among the sage's research. Don't worry. I know you would never forget. I'm here to negotiate with you. Naturally, I won't do anything dangerous.
Negotiate with me? I heard you had already left.
I left Sumero. Even the god of wisdom is restricted by the habits of
You mean there are many different versions
Kukla.
of you in this world?
An astute guess. Even the same individual will have different cognition. A long time ago, I made a major decision in hopes of preserving all my observation is the first step of any experiment. But observing the current world doesn't satisfy me. So I saved segments of all my ages and made them into independent. That's all there is to it. Indulge me.
Не, ну, не знаю, что она тебе скажет, но я скажу, что в принципе неплохо.
It's an insult to the very concept of life. Life inherently has many rules and restrictions, each with its own significance and reason to exist.
Indeed, it's difficult for humans to make peace with them.
Since you're in the academia, why wait until now to show up?
Simple. Let me ask you this. Would any staff member ever
нет.
help? It was my experiment. So why should I?
The academia saw the plan to create a god as their ultimate goal. You really are crazy. If the experiment succeeded, you would have had a new god on your hands. Would you still take the same stance? Would you still hold the same view of yourself?
I'm first and foremost a scholar. These results should be left to the judgment of the hypothetical me.
As an individual, you don't have any sense of belonging.
Oh no, I certainly have my own convictions. All right, that's enough conversation for today. The experiment is over and it's time. For example, the Gnosis.
Не-не-не, сердце Бога не отдам.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you're an intelligent Archon. I'm sure you understand the disparity.
Didn't you say you were here to negotiate with me? Somehow, it started.
After all, I'm also a scholar.
Your hypocrisy is built on absolute confidence. I understand your scheme, but... What if I were to destroy the Gnosis now and awaken the heavenly principles?
Интересно, я бы посмотрел. Кто за?
Awaken the heavenly principle. Do you think that's really possible?
Видимо, да.
The heavenly principles have been silent for many years, but the Gnosis are symbols of their control over Tevat and all the laws. Will the destruction of a Gnosis attract the attention of the heavenly principles? And if do you dare to gamble?
Gamble? How surprising. I thought you would show evidence or use rigorous reasoning to prove your point. The word gamble is the last thing, but this is a clever move. You must have seen through me when I first captured your consciousness.
Да, нахер тут такая мордочка злобная. Еще по эти кошачьи ушки.
As a scholar, I respect all possibilities. This has always been my... Indeed, I can't ignore this possibility.
This foreign gnosis will only lead to disaster if it stays in. But this electro-gnosis is the prize I obtained after defeating one of your felt now. As the one who initiated this cascade of events...
Price? Interesting. What price would
Бля, он реально си торгуется.
How about erasing all your other segments?
So this is how you wish to restrict me. The most threatening opponent of the nation. Segments are extraordinarily difficult to make. They require extremely rare reasons. Yes, how very interesting. Among all the versions of me, this segment you see now is the most selfish. If it weren't me, what did you see when you were imprisoned? You were observing me, and that...
Like you said, it's difficult to make peace with being as smart as you are. Have you...
I see. If you think all those versions of me are worth a gnosis, then deal.
You sure didn't hesitate much. Is the relationship between Oliver...
I don't think there's any need to dwell on that. The surplus versions of me can be exchanged for a gnosis. Do you think anyone... Besides, with my abilities, it's only a matter of time until I find better perspective. But what I'd like to know is...
I can see your remaining honesty.
Через ешку.
What a ridiculous decision! You can't be serious.
How could I have been so short-sighted?
Блядь, ну хотя бы титры добавили, значит нихуя не понимаю.
You'll make this moment count.
You will regret this.
Well, have you confirmed that it's complete?
Here. The future of Sumeri City will be in my hands alone. I will shut down. There won't be any further gaps for you to exploit.
It truly pains me that my academic achievements have never been appreciated in my homeland. Another chess piece.
Обойдешься.
Where is your...
Don't be greedy, harbinger of Snezhna.
No, this is a different transaction. If you intend to turn off the Akasha, and besides, isn't it the Archon's duty to deliver... Oh... Judging from your expression, you don't seem to find the idea very agreeable. Then let's think of it this way.
People exchanging knowledge with the God of Wisdom is the stuff of legends. Yet here you wish to arrogant as that is,
Let me ask you, have you in all your mighty knowledge ever heard the rumor that the skies
Вот это я слышал.
are fake? That's the secret hidden by Ermin's soul concerning the truth of this world. Once I finish telling you about this, it will be topped with negotiations. We've all gotten what we wanted.
Your arrogance may know no bounds, and convictions may mean nothing to you. But I'll still listen to what you have to say.
Насколько я знаю, вот этот разговор, что небо не настоящее, оно с Ханкая вроде как. Ну чё, несколько дней спустя, я шо пару дней дрых? В жизни так получается. Обидно.
Are you awake? Kali says it's time for breakfast. Come on, get up! Good morning! How are you feeling today? Good to hear. It looks like we've recovered pretty well. Not even Tainari could stop us from
Ну да, чем дальше в лес, блять. Ну ты серьезно? С фейкой потом разберусь. Мне сейчас нужны, конечно, эти все печати дендра, но я уже хочу сегодня закончить этот чертов сюжет. У меня максимум 40 минут. О, кубик. Да, прикольный кубик с него вышел.
The traps weren't. You honored our agreement and waited here. As such, I'll hold up my end and give you another mechanical part. Glad you're satisfied. If you want more mechanical, I want to see what happened there.
Скажите, что после этого мне можно это по заданию самому. О, чё это? Серебряная ветвь. Так, Шухан, бля, чем дальше в лес, колей занято, потом теплый ритм улиц. Пиздец. Светящиеся розы.
This is the contaminated region that everyone's been talking about. It's like really creepy.
Do you feel unwell at all?
Да нормально.
Good. It's as I predicted. Elemental power
How do you know that?
I haven't entered the contaminated region for a proper investigation. My observations during our time here have all but confirmed my hypothesis.
Светится.
Look at these flowers. How are they different from normal? This flower species is formally known as the Sumero. They're sensitive to ley lines and emit varying amounts of light in response. Excessive brightness indicates it. From the looks of things, the ley lines...
You're saying the contamination here is...
I can't confirm that right now, but let's take another look around and see if we can...
Знаешь, меня только одно интересует. Первое. Я когда Раньяку проходил, я победил источник загрязнения. Это, блядь, Великую Марану или как там, блядь. Короче, после этого мне сказали, что, мол, зон больше таких нет. Теперь я излечил Ирменсуль, и Нахида типа в порядке. И как бы понимаете, да, как это может зоны загрязнения остаться.
This contaminated region currently appears to have a critical efflux of ley line. Some animals have keen awareness.
Leaky ley line sure can cut.
Like how plants have preferred growth conditions, climate, temperature, humidity, intensity of ley line energies, this equilibrium is broken when the surrounding environment. If normal fluctuations in temperature occur, then our bodies automatically adjust. However, the average
Then why are we okay?
I'm not sure why you are, but he and I are fine because our elemental capability... Of course, it's not a good idea to spend too much time in areas with concentrated ley line energy. The only... That's about it for the investigation. Help me find an open...
Интересно, конечно, что за эксперимент. Джей... Все? Уже не занято? Да, все. Остался только теплый ритм улиц. Джей. Как непривычно. Начало мероприятия. Блин, почему я не могли туда внутрь запихнуть телепорт? Почему я должен снаружи всегда бегать? Это долго. флешка. Ага. Кстати, можно сразу сюда зайти. Посмотрим, что я получил за это все. Мне как раз и деньги надо. Так, получить все. 300. Тракториста. Исследование мира, понятно. Просьбы жителей, это я оставляю на Иназуму. Поиск руды в Сумеру. Чё это? Благословение великого древа. Помогает собрать древесину в окрестностях. Ладно. Это чё? Опытные горелки сверхсоль. Ага. Понятно. И как можно дальше от нас запихнуто вот это вот все. Необходим камень Ходендракова и дендрокомпаса. Короче, ну конечно. Почему я не удивлен? Блин, мне хватает на 20 круток. Я бы хотел бы оружейный баннер крутануть. Но я сомневаюсь, что мне что-то выпадет 5-звездочное, поэтому я не кручу. С другой стороны, до Кадзухи у меня еще целых 2 патча. Ну, типа, сколько? Через 10 дней или через 9 выходит 3.3, и Кадзуха, говорят, будет в 3.5. Кстати, у меня куча времени. Куда я иду вообще? Сказал, надо побыстрее, блять, и в итоге все. В итоге завис.
Sorry for the wait. I'll call everyone over. Let us give you a...
Maybe we really should have prepared a gift. Then we could also... As it is, all we can do is wait and...
Maybe we should... I didn't do that great of a job. Oh, don't think like that. And besides, you've never... There's nothing to be worried about. There aren't any scary people here. Right. Huh. Alright. Maybe this will help. Everyone, over here! Wait!
Ниву.
I've already said that I'm not... Take it easy and relax. Dave, if you don't say anything... Using it as a gift, though?
So when Inaya was talking about making a prop, she was actually preparing a present. Yeah, it feels like she's... it looks like Nilu's trying to ease her through.
Actually, Inaya had prepared a special present for everyone before...
We're gonna get our first present from...
Pipe down! The louder you all are, the more nervous she'll become. You've worked on it for so long, so have some confidence.
You've got this.
Is Mr. Zubair here?
No.
Sheikh Zubair, this is an urgent notice from the academia.
Слышь ты, мы уже, блять, вашего мудреца нагнули. Пошел отсюда.
What a condescending...
Since Zubair Theater has long violated the academia's policies and orders, we have decided to... As its manager, you must halt all operations and dismiss all staff members within...
Why?
Little girl, this is not the first...
I didn't hear anything about demolition the last time I asked. And now I suddenly only have... We have more shows planned, but it's impossible to do anything in just 30 days.
That issue is of no concern. You seem to understand the situation quite clearly. Perhaps you can reflect on the reasons why you have failed to
Понятно.
prepare...
Ученые в своем репертуаре.
The academia has never liked us. And they've never respected our work. This isn't the first time they've come by. They had act, but our audience isn't the academia. It's the people. If our shows are too difficult to understand, or too removed from changing our content would not only mean turning our backs on our vision, it would also directly lead to the loss. Yeah. But I also...
I do not wish to explain everything again from the...
But none of us plan to accept this.
Ask whoever you will. The answer will remain the same.
Enough! Does your audacity know no limits, Father?
Понятно, откуда уши растут.
Huh? Father? They're...
What's academia? This is all because you don't like Zubair. Let me tell you. Even if you've always been awful.
This is strictly business. It doesn't, or what you think. I hope you all have not been irrevocably blinded by. Wrap everything up and make preparations to shut down at once.
Дайте ко мне мой меч. Раз еще одного мужика. Вырезать нахуй.
This is quite the misfortune, but there's nothing we can do. That's it for today. I'll go talk to them again tomorrow.
Все, я надеюсь, я могу идти дальше по квесту. И... Блять. Ну почему?
Sorry. I invited you thinking... There's no need to apologize, Nilu. No one... Is what that guy said true? Yeah, I guess you could say that. Knowledge is king in Sumeru, and their pursuit of it leaves no... But if that's all it is, there's also no reason. After Anaya ran away from home, I brought her... She rarely talks about her family. All I know is that she didn't get along. I never expected it to blow up like... If you did nothing wrong, then there's no reason to... Nahida? She'd probably help if she knew what was going on, no matter how nasty... No. I wasn't doubting her ability. I just feel like we... Plus, if the Dendro Archon were to intervene, then it... That's true. Who cares? Let's just take him in a fight. I'll try to think of something. What to do? Can you pretend to shut down, but secretly continue? Or we could go through a list of customers and try to see if anyone in there might... A debate? Well, scholars do love to use them to... Oh! If we can prove to Inaya's father that the Academia's position doesn't hold water... I see. It's a good idea, but...
Не. Мой ум тоже недалеко уходит от вас.
No. I can't debate.
А, ну, одна ладно.
Nilu, you are only so stressed. This theater holds a special meaning in all of it. I just don't know. Can I really take on such a huge responsibility? Paimon'll help too. You'll feel a lot more Thanks, you. All right. Even though I may fail, that's our Nilu. Okay, let's head back.
Так, я буду ждать, пока эта фигня не закончится. Да! Выпьем за нашу победу. Колей! Я иду! У нас еще 28 минут. Ладно, 27. Я должен успеть закончить это сегодня. Не то, что мне не нравилось играть в Genshin на запись, но все же. Все имеет свои границы. Аж, ну блин, Раньяку я проходил чисто только из-за дерева. А дальше я не знаю. Дальше я хрен буду проходить квесты. Хотя ладно, вру. В Сумеру я точно пойду квесты делать. Они тут уж слишком много открывают. Типа, пока проходил Раньяку, я столько мест открыл, которых бы я ни за что не открыл бы без нее. Там просто другого входа нету. Похвала, что ли?
Well, now that I've recovered from Alizar, I'm feeling better than ever. And Paimon bets they're all delicious. Oh, by the way, someone brought a letter for you after you went to sleep last night. Nope, Paimon wanted to read the letter with you after you woke up. So oh, it's from Nilu. We're going to hold a feast at the Grand Bazaar and celebrate Cyno's as heroes of Sumeru. Please be sure to attend. I'll wait for you. Oh, I've also heard that you've become heroes here as well. Sometimes I'm really envious of strong... Oh, anyway, let's go to the Grand Bazaar to have a look. Oh, before you leave, be sure to inform Matt...
Ну да. Сказать Игнаре это, конечно... Это ошибка. Мало ли, что он потом нам сделает. Он, конечно, вроде бы не злой, но уши открутить может.
Good morning. How do you feel today?
We feel much better. How about you?
I'm recovering well. Thank.
But from the looks of it, You seem to be.
It's fine. I'm not that busy. The Elazar patients have recovered, as well as Hypatia.
It seems once Ermin's soul started getting better.
Yes, but there are still some residual. The withering is one example. Though it won't spread anymore, the existing zones won't just disappear. We forest rangers will
Спасибо,
still need to
Тиграй.
do the work.
Хоть кто-то мне объяснил. Типа, я так бы думал, какого хера они остались? Ну вот все, теперь мне объяснил, что увеличиваться не станут, но и исчезнуть они не могут.
We have
Все.
some good news. Sino got his
This news is hardly new. He had already mentioned it to me.
Huh? You mean he was already?
He visited once, but he was afraid of disturbing you while you were resting.
And you probably already know all about the
Celebration feast?
Huh? But didn't Nilu say in her letter?
Perhaps.
Come to think of it, Sino doesn't seem like the type who'd enjoy himself. You and Kale are both Sino's close.
Kala has taken over some of my tasks these days. I don't think she'll have time for. You see, some VIPs have come to the.
Важные шишки.
Well, technically speaking, they are former VIPs. The sages involved in recent incidents have begun their training in the Avidya forest.
Huh?
Yes, he's a little weak, but he isn't injured and his condition is. Lesser Lord Kusanali, in her boundless mercy, has decided to spare Azar and the other wrongdoers. Suppose when they learned that Lesser Lord Kusanali had defeated the Balladeer and saved Ermin's soul, they were shocked at first. As a result, work has increased for the forest range.
That sounds really exhausting.
There's nothing we can do, really.
Верно, Тиграй,
But
блядь.
that's another topic. Back to the matter at hand.
Ah, right! We're here to request permission to...
You've recovered well. You may go.
Yay!
Тиграй как отец стал просто. Папа, папа, можно мы пойдем погуляем? Ну, Как-то так я это только что видел. Ну, как это еще Уи? Так, куда ты меня ведешь? Странная дорожка золотого цвета. Идешь сюда? Сюда. Или она уже не золотая, а зеленая.
Well, there won't be any problems if the feast starts at...
Mr. Zubair, I finished tallying things up here. What?
Is a simple reply really...
Oh, it'll be fine.
I was thinking the same thing.
Hey, Nilu!
Здравствуйте.
Paimon,
We got your letter, so here we are!
Мы только проснулись, поэтому не ори сильно.
the other guests have...
Huh? Are we the only ones that have arrived?
Yeah, I had someone deliver letters to...
Look, I get it. Sumeru is an extremely important... Nilu is Sumeru's #1 celebrity. You have...
If you consider enjoying Nilu's dances having good taste, then because Paimon thinks everybody will love her...
That's right. We all... Nilu is an absolute favorite among those of us who... Master Zubair, let's have a vote for the most outstanding audience member.
Nonsense. It is not for us to... But indeed, we could try giving gifts to people with particularly good taste.
Видео.
Ooh, good idea.
I don't want you giving pictures of me to everyone.
There's always a lot going on at the...
Yeah, and that traveler in Paimon, could you help if for some reason they didn't receive the letters?
Yeah, we can also check out how everything...
When I wrote
Портосмос,
the letters, as for
Академия.
Sino, we've only heard...
Тоже
I'm
Академия.
not too sure about Ramon's whereabouts. As for Dunyarzad, I just hope she's feeling better. I sent her a letter.
Okay, got it. Let's go, traveler.
Блядь, куча задач. Так, он в академии. Ну, по идее, это отсюда. Просто, наверное, только в Сумеру такие самые запутанные телепорты. Они все близко находятся, блядь, и просто... Как бы да. Просто как бы да. Вот как это для меня выглядит. Есть и есть, а там уже гадай куда-то. ПХЦ куда они ведут.
We haven't seen all hate them anywhere. Let's ask that person over there. Hey there, have you seen all Al-Haytham.
Yes, it seems Scribe Al-Haytham has gone
В дом
to the house
Даи.
of Dane, but you're already the second group of people I've...
Oh? Who else?
Mr. Cave was just here asking about him. You wouldn't believe how... Don't tell me everyone's here looking for gossip about the sages.
No way. Where's...
Ah, I see. Sorry, I thought maybe...
Понятно. Сплетник, а не ученый. Блин, а где там их библиотека находится? Я там книжку одну не нашел. Ну, по идее, не нашел. Но судя по достижениям, я не нашел одну книжку. У меня есть ее части, но не все. Типа, я помню, получал 2 ачивки сразу, а 3. О, так я сюда и пришел. Или... Не-не, все правильно, сюда. Только бегать сейчас мне неохота, потому что мое время... А, может, и не придется бегать. История Аль-Ахмара. А ну, давай. 1 круг. Вижу. Там ни хрена не вижу. Ода свету души. О, может ли там что-то быть? Вряд ли, мне кажется. На стеллажах может что-то быть. Там на столе. О, 2. Вот. Все. В идее собрал все, что тут только было. Как-то я удачно сделал.
Al-Haytham should be around here somewhere, right?
Ну вот этот Кави или как его, Кавах.
Oh, he's over there. But it'll...
Just put down that worthless book and tell me what happened in the academia.
This is not just some worthless book. Do you have any idea how
It doesn't matter. It's probably just another thing that you used your authority to get your hands on anyway. Just put it aside.
Oh, you sound surprised.
Would I be here asking you if I knew? You're the scribe, not me. So just tell me what you know
Он
already.
чем-то на Итера похож.
Well, I almost became a sage.
Я тебе без 5 минут мудрец.
Huh?
Oh, don't sound too surprised now. You're the renowned Kave, light of the Kasharawar.
Why do I feel like you don't really...
What makes you say that?
Maybe it's because you've never said anything good about me before.
Yeah, well, I share a similar sentiment. And anyone who knows you as well as I do would surely do the same.
Oh, you see? This is why I hate discussing anything with you. You're ridiculous.
It seems that you're...
Ha! What was your...
Well, then you might as well move out of my house.
Are you threatening me? Ugh, and don't change the subject. You, a sage? What a joke. The academia might as well just close tomorrow.
Are they having a fight?
Forget what's going on with the academia. Haven't you been busy with your construction project?
Don't get me started. I get...
So, what great building did our
Like I need to tell you. Keep your...
No, I think we deserve to know. Where...
I was in the desert for a large project, but considering Haravatat's utter ignorance of our... which is truly unfortunate, I can only pity the man who doesn't... Hold on, wait a second. What do you mean by...
Well, while you were out fiddling around in the desert, many people came together.
Ha! And you...
Look, all you really need to know is that Azar and all his accomplices...
Huh? What no...
It's no skin off my nose if you don't believe me. It's not like my Darshan was the one trying...
You know what? I'll ask around. I'm sure someone knows what's going on here. You're dead if I find out you're lying to me.
Здорово, Аль-Шайтан.
Hey, Al-Haytham.
Oh, it's you two. What's the...
We're running some errands for Nilu. Have you received...
letter?
Nilu said she sent out a letter inviting everyone to a celebration feast in 2 days at the Grim...
If she addressed the letter to Al-Haytham of the Academia, then the letter should... I've been busy these days, so I haven't had time to check for any new mail at my office.
Have you always been so...
Of course not. I'm only busy these days because several sages...
Kainari told us they all went to train in the Avidia Forest.
That is already the best possible ending for the likes of them. 4 of the 6 great sages were possessed by their desire for power and attempted to create a new god. In order to pull it off, they even imprisoned.
Yeah, you're right. Huh. Feels kind of strange to hear them called.
Yes, at least that's how they're supposed. It's said that when the Academia was first founded, the Dendro Archon herself, numerous Darshans have sprung up and faded. Only the 6 Darshans attaching themselves to the 6. Now, the 6 Darshans are nearly synonymous with the 6 great. Among the 6 great sages, there is one central. Unfortunately, only the sages from Vahumana and Amorta remain now.
So who's managing things in the other 4 schools now? Do they need?
Yes. Normally, new sage.
Didn't you just say something about becoming a sage? If they pick you, then we have a huge connection.
Да, размечталась.
Yes, about that. You didn't. The person in charge of personnel affairs nominated me to be the Grand Sage in place of Azar, and.
Huh? But why?
I'm not even interested in being one of the 6 great sages.
Oh, all right. So
That's not my job either. I'm only responsible for handling important affairs within the. And the first thing I'll do is reject Kasharawar's application.
by the way,
Do we look like friends?
Paimon doesn't know.
His name is Kaveh, my roommate. You could say he's the representative, which is exactly why he always has so many.
So everything that's happened recently must be a huge change for the people of Sumeru.
Such is the work of the Academia Scribe.
Well, anyway, no matter how busy you are, since you are our planner.
All right, I'll see.
Он даже улыбнулся в контейке. Ни хрена. Так, Портоспас. Так далеко, далеко. 47 минут уже прошло. И 13 лишь осталось. Вот жопа полная. Надеюсь, что меня не пошлют еще потом за Сайна. Потому что он, как обычно, где-то в пустыне, блядь, где-то еще где-то. Как я помню, мне надо 4 людей найти. Один есть. Вот тут второй должен быть. Рядом со вторым и третий. Потом останется только 4. Там же хрен знает, сколько эти разговоры займут времени. Блядь, я даже сегодня ежедневку не сделал. Я обычно ее, блядь, уже в 5 утра делаю. Когда обновляется сервер. Ну куда там?
This is Port Ormos. Now where could?
О, Дунера звала.
Paimon, I hear?
Huh?
Oh, it's been a while.
Dunyarzad! It's been so long since we've seen you.
I'm doing well. I can go as far as saying, I don't know if you've heard, but Elazar has completely disappeared, and all the patients have recovered.
Да, мы
You
знаем.
kidding? Knowing them and the connections they've got, I'm sure they've heard about.
Yeah!
That's right. My lady is feeling better now.
Why do you still call me that, Dia? You've already informed my father of your...
I guess I'm just used to calling.
Resignation?
Yeah, I might start losing my edge if I keep being a bodyguard for the Homayanis.
You know that my parents and I are fond of you, and that we appreciate you.
I'm not a woman that's easily persuaded. When I took this job, I had already decided that I'd quit as soon as you.
So what are you gonna do now if you're not gonna be?
I want to take a risky job.
Huh? But we live.
I know. If I hadn't joined in that plan with you, I guess I still get fired up by that feeling of going all out in a fight. Life is short, and I'm happy that I got to be a part of that But the whole thing also made me realize that there are still many problems in Sumeru.
Well, I remember a friend.
You mean I'll hate them? I didn't expect him to still remember.
We just came from talking with Al-Haytham at the
Did he tell you that he suggested that I come work?
What?
Чурил, блядь.
I heard that Azar and his cronies fell from power, and Al-Haytham told me that now was a good time to find a job in the.
Whoa. Paimon can't see you being anything other than a mercenary.
Кто бы говорил, Пайман?
Me neither. But I...
Ugh, forget about it. Al-Haytham probably just liked the way I worked and knew I'm good in a fight. So
But you know, if you take him up on the... Because you're super...
the Matra have all the talent they need as long as they have. In fact, I chose this job from the very
Even if being a mercenary means facing all...
A lion has to return to the wild sooner or later. If anything, being your...
I don't
wanna see you go.
I'm glad to hear you say. Come on, no need for the sad face.
Так, давайте
It's not like
заканчивайте,
we'll
у
never
нас
meet
это...
once the whole Dendro Archon thing is settled. Everything in Sum. But a peaceful society will probably mean less demand for mercenaries like me. Before long.
Huh? But wait a sec.
Well, no, not yet at least.
So, have you been in Port Ormos?
Oh, didn't...
She heard that you were seen in Port Ormos.
Huh. It was probably sent to the inn. My lady has been very energetic lately and keeps taking me on hikes, staying out even into the night.
Right, and we tend to leave quite early in the morning.
So what it really...
I bet the letter's at the reception desk.
No wonder there wasn't a reply. You never received the letter.
Sorry to make you too...
It must be something important for Nilou to...
Yes, she said they were preparing a victory feast in the Grand Bazaar, and will also be...
Great!
Count me in too. But is there some sort
Да,
of...
да, да, можешь не одевать
Since
платье.
being organized by Nilou, I don't think she'll be too picky about...
All right.
The feast will be held in 2 days.
Sure.
Thank you so much for...
Oh, by the way...
The General Mahamatra always comes and goes with...
Oh.
But last time we met, he mentioned that he had something to do in Aru. As for Raman, your guess is as good as mine. I only remember he said that he had some... Don't mention it.
Давай, у нас времени в обрез. И памяти тоже. Деревня Ару. Деревня Ару. Чё ты, Пашка, так далеко? Не, реально, сейчас просто надо уже закончить. Потому что сейчас опять свет вырубит, мне придется, блядь, эту запись. То есть обрежу я ее за 3 минуту-2. Чтобы, как говорится, определенную часть отрезать от нормальной, тогда запись можно будет выложить на YouTube. YouTube ее так и быть примет. Но, бля. Так, так ненавистная мною пустыня, в которой FPS просаживается. Здесь все раньше хотя бы по 3, по 4 часа не было света, то сейчас просто вырубают и на весь день. Все. Я могу только ночью сидеть. И с утра немножко. С утра часик. Привет, ушастый.
What brings you here?
We recovered well, and Tainari agreed to let us...
It seems Gandarvaville's medical treatment is...
And Tainari is recovered...
That's good to hear.
Yeah, you're the one who brought us to him.
You're welcome. Tainari has excellent medical skills.
But why are you just standing here?
I'm meeting some people.
Oh, you mean...
I've already talked with Candace and the village chief. But you know one of the people I'm meeting as well.
Вот этот мужик.
By King Deshret's blessing, my friend suddenly appears in the desert. Don't tell me you...
Roman!
Во, Рахман.
You...
Oh, well,
Don't worry, these are our friends.
I see.
I'm doing well. Many...
Same here. Really, I feel that my whole life...
Oh, tell us...
Yeah.
Alright, well... I suppose
Может, еще одни длинные рассказы.
What?
It's not that I've given up on... I will no longer pursue research like a tip...
I can...
What?
I plan to leave the academia and return...
Wow, so you
Все, она учитель, понятно.
Sataria will return to support education here. She can't teach everyone on her own, but there are many of us Eremites all over Sumero.
Yes. It's my hope that the Eremites can help me select a group of smart... That is the true meaning of education.
The people of King Deshret suffer from sandstorms, exile, and ignorance. The stars have always guided caravans. Thieves.
Oh, please. Where's all of this coming from?
You deserve these compliments. Mercenaries are accustomed to danger and don't fear...
Sataria's idea will bring much good...
At first, I feared it was destined to fail. Everyone knows that as you know, all knowledge is under their surveillance and control. But what I heard at that time has been haunting my heart. As if there were... Sataria, you tread a treacherous path. Sataria, why haven't you gone home?
Miss.
These words sparked something in me. And I knew that I had to... I gathered up the
Вспомнить,
courage
что
to
это мы
approach
были.
the Grand Sage. Only to find that he was no longer at the Academia.
Azar has received much needed punishment. Though, if
Ну
you
да.
ask me...
Lord Sino helped me obtain permission to leave the Academia for the desert, and accompanied me here to... My plan was able to go smoothly thanks to him.
You're all doing so...
Aside from that, I also have...
Lesser Lord Kusanali has allocated many resources to support and develop the desert. I applied for a few batches of educational materials from the academia and sent them to several groups in the...
That's exactly what the people here need. Physical books and other related...
Apart from this, the academia is also recruiting scholars that are willing to teach in the desert. We must be persistent about this and maintain...
This is the first time in hundreds of years. Remember these words. Here lies our faithful priest, Kasala. I hope people with wisdom like that priest will rise again among the desert dwellers.
Enough about us.
No, not at all. Neela wanted to write to everyone, but she wasn't sure where a celebration feast will be held in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. At the feast, we'll also be celebrating Sino's reinstatement. Although, judging from your appearance, it's...
Celebration? Feet? It's the first I've heard of it.
Tainari was right. He really didn't know.
This feast is for you, Sino.
It's rare to see that kind of expression from Lord Sino. You must not...
No, not really. But...
Well, I still have a lot to handle here.
I'm afraid I won't be able to join you. The messages. I'm sorry for how I treated you before. But now I understand the beauty of you, and the art you symbolize are not only beautiful. Please keep dancing. And someday...
Okay, we've got all that down. Our job here is complete as well. Oh.
Got it.
С 19, да. Полночи. Понятно. А, следующий по ней. Не, стоп, парень. Не понимаю, ну да ладно. Давай завтра. Если нет, то послезавтра, значит. Понятно. Все? 2 дня прошло. Аллилуйя. Кучу ТПшек не открыто. Вот и все. Блин, я вчера тортилки смолу не потратил. Ну как не потратил? Я хотел, но не успел. Света ж, сука, не было. Я-то думаю, что это у меня 160 этого, блядь? 160 смолы. Конечно. Если вы ее не тратите, она никуда и не денется. Что за зависон, блин? Все, конец. Скажите, что это все. И все, и будем ждать новый этот.
I'm here.
Он такой недовольный.
There you are.
Здрасте.
Well, look who finally decided to show up.
You look like you came here immediately after finishing up some more.
But we're not late, are we?
I propose that the last one who arrived be put in charge of today's speech.
Nah, there won't be any speeches today.
Oh, really? Well, even...
Come join us over here. Let's share some...
Everything looks quite good.
Wow! Paimon can't wait! Traveler, just look at all the delicious food here!
Итер такой сразу, блять, опять она еду увидела. Опять сейчас стол весь сожрет. Все, конец. Давайте послесловие на полминуты, и мы заканчиваем.
The food was specially prepared for you by everyone in the Grand Bazaar.
На столе-то на столе, но хули все лежит на ковре.
By the residents of Sumeri City when they heard we were holding a feast. Everyone that came said that you saved.
Feels kind of nice to be seen as a...
Being a bodyguard is also a hero's job.
My lady sure has a way with words.
And I'm happy to meet everyone that participated.
Don't mention it.
Come to think of it, we've really done something...
We owe it to our abilities. And luck.
Really? Why do I remember everybody thinking that luck...
That's how I remember it too.
It's luck that brought us together, and it was luck that let us form a team. Then, it took even... Moreover, judging for...
Yeah. Everyone gave it their all. It was almost like a performance. Everyone played their part.
So, would you say we're good actors too?
It's such a blessing that Lesser Lord Kusanali...
Yes! Even after being abandoned and neglected so many times, she's... Lesser Lord Kusanali once used all her power in a great disaster, which resulted in her losing all her... This should be something everybody should remember. Huh? You look surprised.
No.
I didn't say anything wrong.
No, everything you said is...
That's good.
Something wrong?
Yeah, what's with that face? You knew all of this already.
Да, я понял. Все же забыли Рукхаделату.
Even if those two giants of the academia are... Those sages really have some nerve. 500 years ago, Lesser Lord Kusanali...
Ну помнишь и помнишь.
If you bite the hand that feeds you, don't act surprised when it turns into a knuckle...
Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but their treatment of Lesser Lord Kusanali...
You could simply tell Lesser Lord Kusanali that you wish...
I respect our deity's decision, and while we're on this topic...
Are you trying to say that I'm fit to be a sage?
Not at all. But every person handling...
Why? Because he dethroned Azar from power?
Could you try to put it another way?
But seriously though, I always wondered if you...
I did have my own motive, but it had... If the rules of our nation were suddenly cast by the wayside, then it wouldn't...
By that, you mean your life working as the academic...
Precisely.
Wait, so that's the only reason why you joined us?
It's reason enough.
You've certainly...
You flatter me.
All right then. How about you? You've...
That's right.
Will you be happy?
It's not about being happy.
Even so, keep your spirits up and try to be happy, okay?
Сайная улыбка — это как, блядь, две разные вещи, блядь.
Thank you.
Такое злобное. Thank you. А, блядь.
Ah, there you are, traveler. Well, how is it? Are you enjoying the feast today? It's the first time I've ever invited some... You see, every guest here is quite extraordinary. Make sure you live it up tonight. I'll be happy. I'm honored to have her think of me this way.
Я так понимаю, мы, сука, сегодня хер закончим. Я так уж и быть, я... Сколько бы сейчас запись не весила, она уже весит, на секундочку, 13 гигабайт. Как бы немало, выгружать это, блядь, уже долго будет.
My lady, the grilled meat over there is delicious.
Yes, I also tried some fruit. What an amazing place to relax.
You said it. Oh, look who else is here.
Просто чтобы вы поняли, запись на 10 гигов, если она одна, она выгрузится за 1,5 часа, ну за час. Если же я буду выгружать сразу там записей 4-6, как обычно, ну или даже 8, да, у меня часто бывает скапливаются записи, то все, это жопа, это, блядь, часов на 7. Ну ладно, вру, на 6. Ну, блядь, это как бы тоже много, потому что в это время я не могу ни поиграть ни во что, в плане онлайн игр. Не могу даже нормально, наверное, посмотреть видосы на ютубе. Хотя нет, могу. В качестве 1080, может быть, и смогу, хотя не всегда.
Hello! Oh, I'm so happy Nilu invited everybody. Oh, now I have the chance to meet all the heroes.
Yeah.
Hey, less of that polite chit-chat and more eating and...
Надо заканчивать, а я тут еще свои лясы точу. Но если сейчас вырубят свет, то все, на меня не надо смотреть.
And everything is delicious. I don't often come to such places. I have a lot to handle these days.
Вроде бы добрее стал, хоть я и не уверен.
I seldom participate in such lively gatherings. No. The Grand Bazaar is lively because the people here feel happiness from the bottom. That happiness is an emotion that'll be forever. I seem to have taken both. Oh well.
Какой запасной ключ? От чего? И сейчас такая нахида появляется из ниоткуда. Здрасте, а я в гости.
Hey, what's wrong? Your group. Hey, you can't just fall asleep here. Paimon will go find something delicious for you to eat. You'll wake up one, of course. Just wait here.
И сейчас только она отворачивается, улетает и Итер, блядь, как дерево на лесоповале. Падает. Время застыло. Не, магия, но... О, здрасте.
You may blame me for being a bit too... The connection between us is amazing. It's like... I heard there's an amazing celebration feast today at the Grand Bazaar. Lately, I've been so busy dealing with all the fallout from recent... Although you've already helped me with a lot. Please say thank you to everyone for... But if I just show up all this... What if I end up scaring them and ruining this...
Да не, нормально.
Okay. Yes, I have. You said I should go thank everyone as myself, right? So...
Я заберу твое тело.
I've decided to borrow your body for the time being. Please don't blame me.
Бедный Итер.
Everyone. Are you awake now? Paimon was just a... It's me. Huh?
Hold up, what?
Didn't expect to have a conversation with the consciousness of Lesser Lord Kusanali in the...
No, of course not. Are you?
Hello, Nilu.
You know who I...
Yes. I already know every one of you.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
I took the liberty of occupying the traveler's body, so that... Thank you so much for rescuing me. Even if that meant placing your own without you. Without any of you. Had you not helped me to resolve the crisis, people refer to you as the heroes who managed to rescue a god. Please, allow me to...
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you have done so much for Sumera.
Dinyarzad, the suffering you endured during your illness is also proof of...
You don't need to be so ceremonious.
This is how the relationship between the Academia and Dendro Archon should be.
You're an Archon, but you act so humble.
I'm honored to have been able to take...
Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much.
No.
Yeah.
Все рады, все счастливы, мы победили. Знаешь, наверное, сейчас не хватает, чтобы в 3.3 либо в 3.4 вышел этот какой-то доп-континент по типу как экономия или как разлом. А потом будем ждать следующий континент в плане регион.
Since you're awake now, she should be in the academia right about now.
Можно мы сегодня закончим, пожалуйста? Свет вырубят, блядь, с минуты на минуту. Если со вчерашним временем сверяться, то у меня еще 12 минут максимум. Как они, блядь, сегодня решат, хуй знает. Потому что вообще, по сути, по графику что-нибудь вывесили. Они должны вообще вырубить часа через 4. Ну да, с 2 до 5. Так какой черт они, блядь, вырубают в 10 2 дня подряд? Здрасте.
Hello, traveler. What a fantastic night. I'm still immersed in all that. So are we. And that... Is there anything you want to...
Oh.
After recent events, the Akasha can... I've given it some thought, but this is definitely not a bad thing. The Akasha's centralized administration of knowledge has always restrained people's curiosity, although people may initially feel a little uncomfortable with the loss of... And as for the future of Sumeru, the former sages have received their punishment. But I hope that the new 6th grade sages will be more The other big issue is the people of King Deshret. I've already taken some measures to address this. It will take some time to rebuild...
Когда я уснул...
What happened after the doctor? Not exactly. The top rank, however, in spite of the bad situation, I'm sure you remember the entity that changed your fate. In fact, the Heavenly Principles has been quiet since the Conria disaster 500 years. I told him that the Heavenly Principles may be awakened if I destroy the Gnosis. I assumed that the Heavenly Principles wouldn't just stand by, and as for the exchange served as both punishment for the doctor, as well as a boon of new knowledge. He's still in a coma. I know you have many misgivings about him, but as someone... Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him. In addition, there are still some mysteries left in him. His future will be determined.
Талант. Следующий будет Фонтейн. Земля справедливости. Судебная система. Это Гидра. Следующий будет Гидра Архонт.
Even then, Fossilor will still make herself present as Archon. She still reserves the right. Anyway,
Понятно.
Are you sure?
Тут же Гидра.
Isn't there something
И
else
останется огонь и лед, и все.
About your while you were resting at Gandharvaville, I took some time to perform an Irminsul search for information on your sister.
Yeah! Isn't Irminsul a repository for all the information and memories?
This is true in your case. However, there must be something different about your sister.
What?
Так как?
There is only one possible explanation.
But nothing about this makes any sense. Wasn't this your first trip to...
According to the records after the Conria disaster, but just as her journey was about to reach its conclusion...
What do you mean, Fuzzy?
All I know for sure is that somebody, and whoever it is, if they can do that...
But even that wouldn't explain how she
Something else I noticed was that according to these records...
What's a descender?
Look, I'm sure you must be curious about a very important part of the intel was about this traveler. You are to that...
Huh? So the Vatui count 3 other descenders before the traveler? And
That's right. My current hypothesis is that the first is... As for the other descenders, I still need to And yet, even knowing all this, I'm sure there are many questions in my heart as well. I will need... And soon, you'll also be... I'm very interested in your future. If fate is the ultimate knowledge...
I'm sure glad we got to meet you.
The pleasure is all mine. Alright, that's enough talk for today. If you...
Понятно. Все, конец. Дожил до этого момента. Что за веточка? Это типа воспоминание. Это типа как у нас шо было? От Двалина, осколок монолита, который мы получили от Рахонта Вихрей, грубо говоря, в Лие. В Инадзуме получили погребальную маску. Допуск обители, ладно, это не считается. И вот 4-й предмет. То есть не считая допуск обители, всего у нас 4 предмета. То есть с Лие у нас 2 предмета, Манштадт, Кровь глубин, с Инадзумой маска, и вот мы получили веточку. И кучу всякой фигни, которую я только что насобирал. Да. Понять бы, куда вот это. Вот это нахрена. Земная пещера-то. проклятый город меди. Так, это надо будет потом почитать, отдельно сделать. Кусаву я не знаю, можно ли куда-то деть. Скрижали, по идее, нужны в этих, в пустыне, просто побродить. Странные сумерские розы вообще не знаю нахрена. И по сути, вот это от Кадзухи было. Вот для острова Цурмик каменные плиты мне нужны. Точнее, я уже 3 собрал, но я не знаю, где их использовать. Я вроде бы все обошел. Потом звездная жемчужина, тоже не знаю куда. Раковина, я лук получил, больше я туда возвращаться не хочу. Безымянные сокровища я знаю кому. И получается только вот камень прошлого, мне надо статую докачать. А для этого надо еще 20 этих, 20 гиаку. Ну да, по заданиям не так уж и много, казалось бы. А на самом деле там до хрена, там список, блядь. Просто огромный список всех заданий. Он, конечно, поуменьшился, но... Вы не открыли концовки. Да хрен с этими концовками. Не нужны. Море богов, священная лайн надо закончить. И это можно открыть и забрать. Все. Ладно, ребят, на этом все. Так сказать, Геншин у нас пока что подошел к концу. Буду ждать, пока выйдет Фонтейн. Да, не знаю, что я буду дальше записывать. Скорее всего, да пройду Дарк Бестиарий, Зваспел. Потому что на данный момент у меня там по 5-6 серий записано и все. То бишь там еще везде проходить уйму. Просто очень много проходить. Не знаю на сколько часов, на сколько серий, но там, да, там мне делать есть что, причем очень много. Что ж, с вами был Харон. Всем спасибо, всем пока, до новых встреч. А я думаю, я сейчас попытаюсь свою удачу. Ну, конечно же, вне записи. Хотя, один хрен. Пару минут больше, пару минут меньше. Вдруг мне повезет. Так. Чисто 20. 20 круточек, оружейный баннер. Аминь. Абы выпала либо Кагура, либо звезда. Я рад и тому, и тому. Давай. Понятно. Можно все пропускать, меня фиоки вообще не интересуют. Это гроза драконов. Это для Томы прикольный шмот. И вторая десятка. Тоже. Рейзер выпал. Ты серьезно? Это то, о чем я думаю? Нет. Это не та книжка, о которой я подумал. Ну и ладно. Ну и хрен с ней. Я даже не знаю, вот эти открутки оружейные не перенесутся в следующий баннер оружейный или нет. Потому что по сути до 3.5 увеличение шанс забрать врагов. В принципе до 3.5 до Кадзухи я 100 пудов смогу накопить там сколько? 180 или 160 круток. То есть это изи для меня будет. Ну, учитывая то, что у меня регион не закрыт, задания не сделаны. И сколько еще ежедневок я успею сделать, да? Да. В любом случае я смогу это все сделать. Потому что у меня на 100% закрыт только Манштадт. Потом в Инадзуме остров Весиори на 100% закрыт. Энкономе на 100%. Ну и в разломе почему-то 90... А, уже 98. Это как, блядь? Что вы поняли, я в разлом 3 дня назад закончил чистить. Я нашел все куски, ну, все камни для адъюванта этого, блядь, или как его там. Собрал все. Я выполнил все задания, что там были, и все. У меня 97% было. И сейчас, спустя 3 дня, я смотрю, у меня 98 стало. Так как? Не знаю как, магия вне Хогвартса, но да. На этом все. Всем спасибо, всем пока. И до новых встреч. Пока-пока.